Hey, what's up guys? MGH here. Welcome back to another episode of my Wolves career mode. Now, we've just finished the window. We are now on that grind towards the end of the season. We cannot wait to get to Season 2. Well, I know I can't wait. I know a lot of you are going to be very excited to see all the new signings we've made on pre-contracts, see how they fit into the squad. So today we're going to start off with a bit of a big episode of just loads of games, loads of goals, loads of highlights, and hopefully you enjoy these kind of episodes as much as the live ones, because if I was to do the live episode all the way to the end of the season, I mean, we could do 20, 25 episodes in just Season 1, which is not what we really want to do. Season 1 is great. It's a good start. We want to learn about the team and see how we fare in our current league, but really it's all about getting into the Premier League, so I'm really excited to potentially get there in our first attempt. But the start of this episode, not great. We have gone 1-0 down already against Sheffield United. A very, very cheesy goal to concede. So already getting off to a poor start. We were chasing shadows at some points in this game. Now, what I have noticed is the bad luck is back. Now, you'll know, I went through a pretty terrible spell where I was losing a lot of games. I think it was 7 in a row at the end. I think it may have been the worst 7 games I've ever played in a career mode, but it felt just as bad in this game right here. I got very lucky with a goal, so I guess you could say the curse isn't fully back, but we were able to score with a slight deflection there. But then it's stuff like this. I mean, why would I want to pass to the guys on the edge of the box there? Why wouldn't it go to the player in the middle of the box? You know, it doesn't make sense. So unfortunately, not a great start. We can go into our next game against QPR, who are doing very, very well this season. And Brereton gets a shot off there. Unfortunately, it gets blocked, so we're going to play it back around and recycle it. Here's Doherty now. We're going to try and pass this inside. Costa receives it, gives it to Neves. He has the shot, which gets blocked again, and then the keeper retrieves it. No problems there. QPR doing really well. They started off quite slowly this season. They were kind of mid-table, but now they are starting to creep into the top 4. So we do need to watch out for them. And now just 5 minutes to go until the end of the first half. Brereton gets on the ball again. And I've tried one of those finesse shots, which, you know, in the past, maybe in FIFA 13, that probably would have gone in when finesse shots were so good. But now it's all about these low-driven shots, and there's an example of one going in literally seconds after missing a finesse shot. And Brereton gets his goal after having many attempts blocked or off target. And it meant that we could go into the second half with a 1-0 lead. Costa trying to get another shot away there. He has been absolutely fantastic for us, Costa. I really, really like him. With Jota on the left, Costa on the right, and Brereton in the middle. It's a really dangerous front three, and obviously Bonatini and Cavallero coming in as well. But what I was struggling with, again, was my defending ability. It's just not good enough. I've just left way too much space there. You could say it's just one of those unstoppable goals. The keeper's close to it, but not close enough. But we were trying to get that second goal late on in this game, trying to win the game. Unfortunately, that shot was saved, and then they get on the break 85 minutes in, crossing it in when there's no one contesting him. Just look at this replay. All of my defenders are caught ball watching. He just whips it in. Oh, it's an absolute joke sometimes. 2-1 down, and QPR could be on the verge of getting a massive 3 points. And then just to make things worse, just a little bit worse, you know, if possible, I don't know, let's get an injury. Brereton on the floor has to be subbed off instantly, so it's not looking good. You will see how long he's out for in just a moment. We get another opportunity there with Costa, which gets saved. We're then going to go for another cross, which gets saved, and that is the end of the game. We've lost another one, drawn our last one. It's just not going well. And then just the beautiful, sweet news that we have lost our main striker for 7 months. Let's just get a round of applause. Fantastic news. So this means we have to bring in a striker next season. With Bonatini leaving at the end of this season, he's only on loan. With Brereton being out for... Oh my God, that was so close. Just look at this replay. But Brereton being out for possibly the first 2 months of next season, we are 100% going to have to bring in another striker. We've got Bifuma coming on a pre-contract. I still don't know how I didn't concede there. So that's good that we've got one coming in, but we need to sign another one. And I'm thinking, you know, a certain Andre Silva from AC Milan might just be the calling here. And that would be an absolutely incredible signing. So, as you can see, we're into our next game. We come very close to conceding in the opening few minutes. And then nothing happens until half-time. Pretty much no chances for either side. Getting into the second half here, Neves with a beautiful strike. Loads of power behind it. Comes off the bar. And it just wasn't to be. Just another one of those games. And they're going to get another opportunity to potentially score here. He's gone with the swivel, bicycle kick, whatever you want to call it, which probably wasn't the best idea as it goes wide. And now we're going to try and play it into their final third. One last time for this game. Unfortunately, it gets caught out. And it's just a boring 0-0. Really not a very fun game to play. And definitely not a fun game to watch. So luckily for you, those highlights were literally quite short. So we're moving into our next game. And it's Norwich, another ex-Premier League side. Not doing brilliantly this season. They probably should be in that top half, but they are just about, I think, mid-table at the moment. So not great for them. Brilliant tackle by Bolly there, by the way. That is what he's in the team for. He's actually crunched him so hard he's still on the floor. And we get lucky with a little bit of a deflection there. And then what an assist and what a finish from Costa. Have a look at the replay here. You'll see the ball was originally going to be played by Bonatini, but it hits the defender's ankles. Goes straight over to Jota, who just lofts it over the top. And the finish is unbelievable. Costa is left-footed. Just saying. He's hit that in with his right foot on the volley across the keeper. Very, very good indeed. And now just 5 minutes before the break, we get the cross in. And somehow they manage to save that one. And the clearance as well gets it out of danger. So now into the second half. Winning this game 1-0. Knowing that we hadn't been able to pick up a win for a couple of games now. Really couldn't afford to drop points again. Neves breaking through midfield. Puts it up for Bonatini, who's completely through on goal. I normally miss these, but I'm not going to miss that one. Bonatini slams it home into that top right corner. And with Brereton being out, he is going to have to play a big role in this squad. If we want to get promoted automatically in those top two positions in the league, he's going to have to be scoring goals consistently. So off to a good start today. And now Norwich on the break. Play it back here. And what are they going to try and do here? Cut inside. Get the tackle in. Well done, Bolly. Clearance is blocked, but Lato gets a second clearance in. Just look at this for a header. Bonatini plays it on, and Cavallero's quick. We know he's very, very quick. There is no catching Cavallero when he's through. And look at this for a pass. Straight across through a couple of players. And Costa's at it again. He makes it 3-0. No chance that Norwich are coming back from this one. Just cannot get over this pass. I think it might be one of my favourite passes I've made so far because... I'm not going to lie, I didn't actually see that pass. It just happened. But it's just the beauty of seeing defenders completely put out of the game with just one pass. It was really, really nice. So now into a easier game. I'm sure Fulham fans out there would disagree. But, you know, Fulham, in this career mode, they're at the bottom. And they have been pretty much the whole season. They give me the ball here in a very dangerous area. But get lucky that the keeper's managed to save it. Could have been 1-0 down within a few moments of the game. And we're still on the attack here. Douglas plays it inside to Gibbs-White, who I've just brought in for this game because, as you know, we have sold a few midfielders. Price is gone, Onyange's gone, so we are a little bit light in midfield, but we do have two players coming in next season, Musis and Ayub. So really excited to get those guys in because, yeah, our depth in midfield could be a little bit better. But then again, I do have other players like Cody. He is a centre-back, but he can play as a CDM and a right-back, so we've always got that option there. But we finally get the goal that we've been looking for just a couple of minutes before half-time. And it's a lovely goal from Enobakare. I think that's how you say his name. Might be saying that one wrong. He looks like he could be a very good player for us in the future. He's not the highest rated yet, but I will definitely try and get him into training at some point. Fulham had an attempt on goal. Their first one of the game, I think that was, from a free kick. And then we got the other end here. And this is just shocking. The defending is shocking, but the finish is just as bad. I'm not sure how we haven't made that one 2-0, but we are going to get the 1-0 win as we play it out onto the wing here, and the referee decides to end it there. So another win. That's the main thing, guys. And now we are at the end of the month, and we have won 2 awards. We got Manager of the Month, but Costa got Player of the Month, and I told you he was due one. He's been playing so well for us. I would argue he's actually been our best player this season, along with Jota and Neves so far. And Ndika, you know, a lot of the time defenders don't get enough praise. Ndika's been absolutely incredible, along with Iorfa and Bolly. That back three is just not fair at all. So we're going to go into our next game now. It is Reading, another ex-Premier League side, of course. They used to be relatively good, you know. They had a good few runs. I know they did well in the FA Cup one season. I don't want to talk about that one too much. And yeah, they've kind of fallen off a little bit, but they get off to a great start here, hitting the post and then a pretty tame shot, which is easily saved. Straight away into the second half because, yeah, it wasn't a very good first half at all. I don't think we had any chances whatsoever. They're going to turn my defence here, pass it across, and another opportunity. They really should be scoring these, and I really shouldn't be drawing this game. I should be losing comfortably at this point, but I was going to use that luck to my advantage. Ball comes out here to Busquets. Not a great finish. We'll ignore that. It was a decent attempt. We'll give him that. They give away the ball again. Bonatini now on the ball. He's going to try and play it through here for Neves. Gets cut out. And Silva hits it first time, or Jota. And it's just wide of the post. So close to opening the scoring there. Now, 85 minutes in. Neves plays it over to Jota. Now over here to Lato. Back inside for Bonatini. I'm just playing with them at this point. Waiting for a pass. And there it is. I thought he was offside. So when this went in, oh, I was so relieved, guys. This pass from Lato, first time, and then again a first-time volley, and Jota scores yet another goal. I think that's 11 so far this season in the Championship, so really good stats from Jota. I really hope we can bring him back next season. He's going to be very expensive, and if we need a striker, he might not be a priority, seeing as we've got Bernard coming. So we'll go into the final game of this episode, and it's Leeds. Now, we have been conceding some absolute worldies against Leeds. The last game we played against them, they scored an absolute beauty, and it's happened again. Look at this, with the left foot around Ndika, or Bolly actually it might be, and miles away from the keeper's fingertips into the corner of the net. Very, very nice indeed. I made a tackle there, but it goes straight to them, of course. And somehow, I just don't understand the keeper sometimes. He's normally so consistent, but he breaks that consistency every now and again with this terrible choice of positioning, which I guess you could say is being inconsistent. Not very good at all. And they could have made it 3. We were getting absolutely smashed by Leeds here. You can see why they have been a rival of ours this whole season. They are still in that top 3 right now with us, fighting for automatic promotion. So I really needed to come back in this game and try and win it. And come very close here with Silva. Another opportunity where I should really be seeing the ball hit the back of the net. We get a free kick 31 yards out. We're going to pass it short to Jota and get the shot away. And it's another one that just goes flying over the bar. Not having a good game here, guys. 2-0 down still at this point, with just moments left to go in the game. And didn't have much support. Felt like Leeds were playing on ultra defence right now. And it's another chance for Jota, and it's another save from the keeper. He's been an absolute nightmare to play against today. And it's pretty clear to see that we will not be winning this fixture, and it will be Leeds winning again. They've been so good. Iorfa with the shot. Saved by the keeper once again. And that is going to bring the game to an end. So we drop 3 points when we really should be picking up 3 points against our main rivals in the league. Along with QPR and Hull and Sheffield Wednesday. Sunderland up in the top 6 as well. But we are 6 points clear. Although Leeds have 2 games in hand on us. And we've played 1 extra than Hull. So things are really getting close right now, guys. It's getting very interesting as we approach the final 10 games of the season. Leave your predictions below. Where are we going to finish? Make sure you leave a like and a comment as well, guys. And I will see you next time.